Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. To hear about the classes I've been loving lately, stay tuned to the end of the video. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. We have a lot of interesting news stories for you, as usual, but this week we have a couple of things going on with influencers. We are going to talk about Jaclyn Hill's launch of her Valentine's Day collection, how that went, how we feel about it, what was it, what just wasn't that maybe people thought it maybe should have been. MannyMUA doing a launch for his brand Lunar Beauty. ColorPop is making some changes as far as including Black creators in their brand. We're going to talk about that, and we're also going to update you on some new EU regulations that may change influencer marketing and how Instagram influencers do what they do forever. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that I have created a new What's Up in Makeup Hunters group. We're just going to move everybody over to a new group. It is called What's Up in Makeup Hunters Official. I will put the link down below. And the purpose of the Hunters is to contribute things that you see around the internet so we can make sure we have the best information for What's Up in Makeup every single week. So if you are currently a member, I would appreciate if you could move over to that group. If you are not a member yet, oh my goodness, and if you were on Facebook, come join us over on the Hunters group. And then you kind of get to sneak peek a little bit of the things that are going to be in the show too, so that's pretty cool. Now that we've got the housekeeping stuff done for What's Up Makeup, let's talk about Jaclyn Hill's Jaclyn Cosmetics launch that happened late last week. They were marketed as Valentine's Day mystery boxes. What it said was, we all know love is blind, that's why Jaclyn curated 4 surprise sets. Take the leap and fall in love with makeup all over again. Now, she posted a video on Thursday night explaining why she did mystery boxes, and she basically said that she had anticipated having a lot more launches before now, but because of COVID, she couldn't get those launches out. So this was just supposed to be kind of like a pop-off kind of like little side thing, that it wasn't supposed to be like the first launch since 2019. So that's why it's mystery boxes, and she gets that it's a little bit weird. The products that were in the boxes were 3 red tone liquid lipsticks and a gold glitter gloss, 4 loose glimmer powders that could be used for eyes, face, or body, and then 2 highlighters in the accent light formula that she had launched previously. Now, the sets were ridiculously discounted, like way discounted. You could get all of the lip products for only $25. The highlighters, all of them body powders and the highlighters, $45. You could get all of the lip products and one of each of the highlighters for $35, and then the entire collection, it was over $200 worth of products for $65, like ridiculously discounted. And I was thinking to myself before this launch, and I'm pretty sure I tweeted about it, I was like, how in the world is she discounting them this much? Like, there has to be a very limited amount. I'm wondering how many people will actually be able to get their hands on these things. I wonder how many she actually made at this price, because it just seemed so ridiculously inexpensive. And like I predicted, like I'm sure a lot of other people predicted, they sold out shorter than immediately. People were complaining that they were on the website a couple of minutes before they were supposed to launch, had items in their cart, and even before that hour mark hit, they were marked as sold out. People sounded off on Twitter. I'm not on Instagram all that much, but I'm sure they sounded off on Instagram as well, just complaining about having something in their cart and then selling out. People saying that they will never buy from Jaclyn because it was such a horrible experience and what a terrible way to launch new products. I do want to play devil's advocate a little bit on this as far as the marketing goes. Now, this is just like my thoughts. I don't know if any of this is real or not. I mean, nobody's really going to know what's going on in Jaclyn's head other than her, but these are some possibilities of why maybe this was done the way that it was done. It creates that urgency for getting her products. So when next time the products launch, people will try to be even faster to get them, because it creates that, I need to be online right now, and I need to make sure that I have my alarm set, I need to get on there. And then when you get the product, you get that elation of, I was able to get one. It also creates that for the people that were able to snag something from the Valentine's Day set, it creates that positive association. But according to the comments on Twitter, there are more people that are turned off by this than excited for the next launch. So at this point, I really want to know what you think. Number one, are you willing to give Jaclyn Cosmetics another chance after the big debacle with the lipstick launch and how poorly that went? If you were willing to give her another chance, did you try to get any of the Valentine's Day bundles? And if you did try, were you able to get anything? And if you weren't, does that turn you off to the brand? Or if none of that applies to you, I just want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, MannyMUA had a little less dramatic of a launch of some new SKUs to Lunar Beauty, and he launched 4 sets of lashes. They are faux mink lashes, and Manny says you can wear them up to 20 times. He said that they were meant to be stunning, but wearable. The packaging is so incredibly gorgeous, the way that it has his like Lunar Beauty print on the front, and then it magnetically closes, and then you open it up. It's very, very cute. So the 4 styles were Aries, which was fluffy all the way through. It's the biggest pair. He said they were meant to be very wispy. And then Nova, which was the outer corner flare style. It was the second most dramatic. And then the third most dramatic is Luna, which he called the little sister to Nova. They're just a little bit shorter of that outer flare look. And then Stella, which were small, wispy lashes. He said it looks kind of like a natural lash, but better. The lashes are $15 each, or you could have gotten a bundle for $45. I did not see that on the website. I only saw them for individuals. Last time I checked, they weren't sold out yet. I know he was saying that he kind of separated the shipment. He paid for rush shipping for half of them so that he could make sure he had enough for the launch of them, but then he didn't pay for rush shipping for the other half because it was real expensive. So he does have more coming if they do happen to sell out. I ordered the smaller 2 pairs, so I will keep you posted on how that goes. Maybe I'll wear them soon in What's Up in Makeup and we can talk about them in PR Purchased. e.l.f. Beauty released their numbers for the end of 2019, and they are still crushing it. It seems like it wasn't that long ago when we talked about e.l.f. and they were doing terribly, like really, really bad. But it seems like they are up for 8 consecutive months. The net sales increase was 10%, which totaled $7.8 million, with a total sale of $88.6 million. That's compared to their December 2019 totals of $80.8 million. Personally, I feel like the growth of e.l.f. really is due a lot to the pandemic. People are looking for lower cost products that are higher quality, and e.l.f. really worked hard, I feel, to up the quality of a lot of their products and to release products that people were genuinely interested. I know the putty products were a really big deal. The putty blushes and the putty primers and all of that were a big deal. They also released that Keys Soul Care, which is part of the e.l.f. umbrella, even though it's not an e.l.f. brand. It's like owned by e.l.f., but it's not e.l.f. It's a Keys Soul Care. It's different. But they're still, the profits still go. They still earn money off of that line. So I don't know how well that line did, but maybe that could have contributed to it. I don't know. If you have any ideas of why you think e.l.f. is doing so well that I missed, let me know. ULTA Beauty has hired actress Tracee Ellis Ross to be their diversity and inclusion advisor. Ellis Ross said in a press release, quote, "This work requires commitment and accountability from ULTA Beauty to ensure measurable goals are achieved. I am hopeful and optimistic our work together will create foundational change." So what will she be doing? She's going to be part of the process as ULTA puts more emphasis on supporting Black-owned brands and carrying more of them. They're also increasing the marketing efforts of these products so that the Black-owned brands can sell more. The article that I read also said that ULTA is promising to prioritize outreach to customers of color and other underrepresented communities. She'll also be in a position to offer suggestions for leadership development strategies and strategies for employees. ULTA confirmed that she will be present at their quarterly diversity and inclusion meetings. Starting in March, they're going to be doing a quarterly training to focus on combating unconscious bias in the hopes of improving the shopping experience for customers of color. I think it's amazing the strides that brands are taking to understand the racial biases that happen in our society. Last week we talked about how Sephora was changing things. Now ULTA's talking about how they're changing things and becoming more aware, and I think it's absolutely amazing. On a similar topic, let's talk ColourPopMeBlack. So back about a year ago, Killer King and Neon MUA started this hashtag called ColourPopMeBlack. They created it because they felt ColourPop was not showing black faces on their Instagram and in their socials and in their marketing, and they were frustrated by it, and they knew ColourPop could do better. ColourPop has recognized them and is now working with them to improve their diversity efforts. So they said that they are working with Neon MUA and Killer King to, quote, discover, celebrate, and propel black creators across our own platforms. Darius and Josh, aka Neon MUA and Killer King, are also going to have the opportunity to go through the ColourPopMeBlack hashtag every month and choose 2 creators to be added to ColourPop's PR list. There were a lot of comments that praised the move, but then there were also some that critiqued it and said that this did great things for black creators, but what about the black customers who felt left out by their shade range, by feeling that they weren't included in the products? I'm going to put some of the comments up next to me so you can see the ideas that people were saying and their disappointment in ColourPop's range for people of deeper skin tones. I'm hoping that ColourPop sees those comments and does make a change. We all know how many launches ColourPop has on a weekly basis, it seems. I don't see any reason why they can't do better in that area. In addition to that, on Friday, ColourPop announced a collaboration product. So it is a limited edition ColourPop and Make It Black collection, and it features a mix of cult favorites and new shades. It's going to be available in limited quantities through the month of February, and 100% of net profits from the collection will go towards supporting black founders through the Pull Up for Change Small Business Impact Fund that was started by Sharon Shooter. I also noticed that NYX Cosmetics is releasing a similar product called the Make It Black eyeshadow palette for $18. I'm going to link some information for you down below about the Make It Black movement and what it means and what it is all about. Also, I did hear that there were other brands that were participating in this, so if I get any information about that, I'll put that in the description for you too. I know that you were waiting for this, waiting for an update about the Dolly Parton fragrance that's coming out. About a month ago, we talked about Dolly Parton was coming out with a fragrance. So this weekend, she is appearing, I guess today, because I don't watch football, but I'm assuming it's today, in the Super Bowl. She is appearing in a commercial for Squarespace, and it is a song that she's changing. She's changing 9 to 5 to 5 to 9, and the song is about people's side hustles, which her fragrance line is essentially her side hustle. The fragrance is called Dolly Scent From Above, and it comes in a pretty pink bottle topped off with a crystal butterfly and embossed with Parton's signature. Now this is the trick. If you catch the commercial and go to dollyfragrance.com right after the commercial, you can get a deluxe sample of the perfume for $10, and then you can use that $10 toward the purchase of a full size when it officially launches, which I believe is in July. So now you know. I'm sorry it took me so long to get you the update, but now you know. Another person I know you're dying to know about is Hailey Beiber. Now, she tried to acquire the trademark for Beiber Beauty, but she was denied that trademark because it was too close to what her husband Justin Bieber had applied for and gotten. So she had to pick something else. So now her beauty brand is going to be called Rhode, and that's what she has filed for, and I believe she has been accepted for. The trademark was filed for a range of beauty products across makeup, hair, skin, and fragrance categories, but that's all we know for now. We're just gonna have to wait for more. I found this next story very interesting because it only applies to the UK, but I'm wondering if we're gonna see more of this around the world. So what happened is that the Advertising Standards Authority in the UK has ordered beauty brands and influencers to stop using misleading filters in social media campaigns. So it's not just regular everyday posts, it's just the paid campaigns. This is what I got from the article. They said, quote, the advertising watchdog said the filters should not be applied to promote a beauty item that could exaggerate how well it works. Ads that are not compliant will be removed and prohibited from appearing again. So they didn't mention any fines or anything, just that if they catch you, they're gonna take it down. A spokesperson told the BBC, quote, we're also working closely with the social media platforms who can and will enforce our rulings where an advertiser is unwilling or unable to work with us. Now here's the tea. Two brands have already been caught doing this and gotten in trouble, and they're both tan companies. Skinny Tan and Tanologist Tan are the names of the brands. Both brands used tanning filters to exaggerate the effects of their products to the point where they were considered misleading. I wish I could have seen the photos. I tried to look them up. I tried to find them. I couldn't find them. I wanted to see what it looked like. If I find them before I can upload this, I will put it up, but I couldn't find the pictures. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I think that this should be like a mainstream thing. I think filters in personal photos are fabulous if people want to use them. They can do all kinds of things, from increasing self-confidence to making a photo more artistic or adding different elements to increase the complexity of the photo. Filters are great, but not in advertising, especially if you're advertising something that has to, you're advertising the way that it looks, and if you're altering the way that it looks naturally in reality, it's false advertising is what it comes down to. So I'm really hoping that this becomes a widespread thing across all countries, all social medias. I think it's wonderful. But I do think that the only way that brands and influencers are truly going to embrace this is if they're fined, unfortunately. I don't think just we're gonna take down your post is gonna be enough. I think it's gonna either have to be a fine or some kind of strike on whatever the platform is or something in order for companies and or influencers to take it seriously. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our product report. Let's talk about what was released this week, including the Valentine's Day collection that I don't believe is sold out yet from ColorPop. They released some eyeshadow palettes, a face stamp, some pressed powder blushes, a heart-to-heart hand mirror, some shimmering dry oil, a body highlighter, and an all-nighter mini skincare kit. The thing about holiday collections is they're cute in the moment, but then what happens on the 15th, the 16th, and the 17th? I don't know, I guess Valentine's Day is one that would be a little bit easier to use after the holiday, not like Christmas. Like I feel like after Christmas, like I don't want to use anything that says ho 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 on it. I'm just not in that ho 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 mood anymore after that. The next product is something we're going to be talking about in the PR or purchase section, and I actually have pictures of this up on my Instagram because I did get it in PR. The Ofra Ride or Die collection. They now have a new name for their blush bronzer combo, and they're calling it a blushzer. So it's a split pan blush and bronzer, and it comes with a matching liquid blush, which is what I'm wearing today. We'll talk about it. You can use the products separately or you can use them together to create different effects. There's 3 different colorways in Crew Duo, Unit Duo, and Squad Duo. Those are $35, or you can get the blushers or the liquid blushes on their own. The blushers are $29 and the liquid blushes are $15. This next collection is super cute. Okay, Marc Jacobs Beauty is launching this tomorrow, and it's the Cafe collection inspired by coffee. Supposedly, the powder products smell like coconut, and I don't know why. I like scented powder products. I think they smell really good. I know fragrance, but I like the way they smell. So it has a satin blush, a bronzer, and a shimmer highlighter. Those are $49 each. 2 colorways. There's a lighter version and a deeper version. Then they have the extra shot concealers. There's 30 shades available. They say that they are full coverage, long-lasting, natural looking. They do contain caffeine. Caffeine typically helps reduce puffiness and increases circulation under your eyes to kind of help with dark circles. It also contains oat and coconut extract. Those are $39 each. And then matte gel eyeliners in 3 shades: Emerald, Currant. I don't know, is it Currant or is it Currant? I don't know, let me know. And then the shade Coffee. Colored Rain is launching blushes on February 8th at 9 a.m. PST. And I just want to take a quick moment to celebrate the friendship between Colored Rain and Beauty Bakery. They are always commenting on each other's posts, just notes of encouragement, congratulations. And I just love to see brands supporting each other, and it just warms my heart. So shout out to them and their cute friendship. Simply Nailogical's Hollow Taco has announced and launched the Matte Taco, $11. And what you do is you put it over a glossy polish and it turns the polish matte. Necromancy Cosmetica is releasing the Gothic Romance collection. It is listed as coming soon. Black-owned clean beauty brand Double Down Cosmetics is now a Walmart retailer, available at walmart.com. Congratulations to them. There are 7 products now on on Walmart's website, and they are encouraging people to shop and support through Walmart rather than their brand website. I've never heard of this brand before, but again, this was posted in the Hunters group and I thought it looked beautiful. The brand's name is For Art's Sake Cosmetics. Isn't that so cute? Sunflowers eyeshadow palette inspired by Vincent van Gogh's Sunflowers. A portion of every purchase is donated to an art nonprofit. It is $27 on their website right now. Swedish brand Odin's Eye, the Norms collection, looks so cool. I love on their Instagram they have like a making of video, and it's so neat watching them come together. $18.90 in euros, $22.50 about in USD. They are limited edition in Spring of Life, which is a blue, Web of Destiny, which is a pink, and Veil of Future, which is a cream. Each one, as you saw, is handmade and unique, and they wanted to make special note that they do not contain pressed glitters. So Jen M, who is one of the hunters, she submitted this because this is an Etsy brand that she got an advent calendar from, and she really liked it, and they're really cute. There's just these cute little bath bombs by a brand called Side Hustle Serenity, and they are either going to be available or already available for Easter, and they're just super cute, so I threw them in there. Available now at Milk Makeup's website and at Sephora on February 12th. We have the Electric Glossy Lip Plumpers, $25, available in 6 shades. They say it's a high shine lip gel that features Szechuan pepper. That's the plumping thing. They call it electric yet comfortable tingling sensation for the appearance of fuller, smoother, softer lips instantly and over time. The plumper also features vegan collagen to amp up the lip volume and moisturizer. Not moisturizer, but moisture. So what's happening from my understanding and my research as a non-cosmetic chemist is that the pepper irritates the lips and makes them swell. And also, collagen is not a big enough molecule to actually increase the collagen in your lips. What it's going to do is it's just going to moisturize. It's a really nice moisturizer, but it's not going to be like a collagen injection or anything. So don't expect that from it. But your lips may plump because of the pepper, because your lips are gonna be a little irritated with you. If you've ever tried the ones from Too Faced, they're probably about the same thing. I think they use a similar pepper. And then this product is super interesting. It's called the Color Chalk, $18. Powder pigment in 14 shades to be used on the eyes, cheeks, or lips, and it's packaged in a peel-off wrapper and protective, portable, reusable flip top. Isn't that neat? They say it can be used wet or dry, and colors are blendable and buildable. Each one is handmade, so no two look exactly the same. See, those look interesting to me. I don't know about putting pepper on my lips, but those look interesting. Coming soon from Jouer, Bare Rose Lip Kit is a lip liner and shine balm duo in complementary pink and nude shades for lips that look plump, full, and rosy. They're $36, and the matte balm, they say, is a next level ultra hydrating universal lip balm for lips that are nourished without the high shine glossy look. $20. All the brands coming out with the lip balms right now. Pretty smart. KKW Beauty has 2 new matte collections coming out, the Matte Mauve and the Matte Honey, building off of their Matte Cocoa and Matte Smoke collection formulas, launching on the 12th, 12 p.m. PST or Pacific time. I don't know if this is standard. Are we in standard? I know someone's going to tell me if I got it wrong. I think we're in standard time. Daylight is spring. Standard time. KKWBeauty.com. Dose of colors. Thanks to the lip set. Limited edition includes 3 full-size Velvet Mousse lipsticks in other half, Main Squeeze and Sweet Talk, and 1 lip liner in XOXO that pairs with any of the Velvet Mousses. $39 for a $68 value in that bundle. Some drugstore selections for you. Elf's Chinese New Year stuff launched. The Prime and Set kit, the Sweetheart Hydrating Lipstick kit, and the Hydrating Core Lip Shine. And then from Milani, they released 2 eye, cheek, and face palettes. There's a light medium version, and then there's a medium deep version. They call it Effortless Glow on the Go. Lightweight, includes a mirror, 2 blush shades, 3 eyeshadows, a bronzer, and a highlighter. Free shipping at MilaniCosmetics.com. $14.99 each, and they are coming soon to Walmart. And then finally, I would really love to see some reviews on this. I always have trouble finding new drugstore stuff at my drugstores. How is your drugstore for new products? I never find them at mine. But anyway, Maybelline is releasing these color sensational Ulta Matte Slim lipsticks in 10 shades, created with ultra lightweight pigments and texture blurring gels to give you the matte finish you love without a heavy or flaky feel. Those are $8.99 each. Just sounds really interesting to me. I wonder how comfortable they are. All right, this one makes me irritated because I probably could have told you about this weeks ago because of Brandis, who Brandis has been part of the community for a really long time, and she tagged me on a post on Twitter and was like, dude, what's up with this Urban Decay Wild Wild West palette? Like, is this old? Is this new? Like, what's happening? I was like, she's like, is it fake? I was like, it's probably fake. Like, I saw a Naked 5 palette and a Naked 7 palette, and those were fake. I've never seen this before. It's probably fake, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. It's on Sephora's website. It's coming soon. It's going to be available online on the 8th, and it's going to be in stores on the 28th. So if I had just listened to Brandis and I had like believed, I would have been able to tell you this a long time ago. So thank you, Brandis, for trying. I appreciate you. But that was the only thing I saw at Sephora that looked interesting to me to share with you this week. At ULTA though, Manny Cosmetics is new to ULTA this week. They have 10 products total available over there. Here's a few highlights. The Mented Foundation, $30. Foundation stick in 16 shades. They say it's moisturizing and hydrating. There's the Every Night eyeshadow palette for $30 and the Everyday eyeshadow palette for $28. Then the blush, 4 shades, $22. Semi-matte lipstick, $16.50 in 9 nude shades. NYX released a collaboration with Princess Nokia. They released 3 lip sets. Each kit includes 1 Shine Loud High Shine lip color and 1 Slim Lip pencil, and the shades were picked by Princess Nokia. And then finally, something from Beauty Blender, the Blender Such a Gem Blender Cleanser Sponge and Brush Cleanser Set. $17, limited edition, comes with a 4-piece set of sponge and brush cleansing soaps that they say protects against 99.7% of germs for up to 24 hours after cleansing, and I just think they're super cute. Alrighty, ready? And take a break from those. Let's talk about PR or purchase of the week. We're doing all PR this week. I have to tell you what's on my eyes because I'm so excited about this Stinger palette. Yes! I got the Club Nebula palette, which is a collaboration between my girl, Angie Newquist, and Kaleidos Cosmetics, which is an indie brand. And honestly, I will tell you, we've talked about Kaleidos on What's Up in Makeup so many times, but I've never purchased anything from them. They just kind of blended in with all the other indie brands, and I never really, they never really stood out as a brand beyond the other ones I talked about, but that has now changed because that is what's on my eyes today. And I will link the Getting Ready With Me video down below where I put this on, and I was so ridiculously impressed. Oh my gosh, and this has nothing to do with how much I love Angie. This was just so fun to use. Okay, so on my eyes today, on my lid, let's talk about that first. I have the shade Gravity, and then Queen of Blades, and then the shade you see mostly on my lid is the shade Firefly. It is a pink-green shift. It's ridiculous. It's so beautiful. And then on my lower lash line, I use the shade Void, and then the shade Astro, and then a little bit of the shade Nova. And I had so much fun with this palette. You know when you do your makeup and sometimes it's just kind of annoying and you're like when am I gonna be, like, if you ever had that feeling, or you would have the feeling of, this is so much fun, I just wanna put all the colors on my face, like that was this for me. I just wanted to put all the colors all over my face, but I couldn't put them all over my face because I was filming, but I put them all over my eyes, as many colors as I could, and I had so much fun with this. So thank you so much, Angie, for adding me to PR, and for Kaleidos for sending this over. I am loving it so far. The Ofra Ride or Die collection on my cheeks today is the shade Loyal. I was a little skeptical when I swatched it because it does look a little bit creamy, like maybe it would look a little pasty on the skin, but when you blend it out, it really is gorgeous. It has a cooling feeling on the skin. I'm not 100% sure why I didn't look at the ingredient list, but it feels cool, and it blended out beautifully. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure that this blush formula is brand new. I haven't tried the blushers yet, but I have tried like the blush combo that Samantha March came out with. That one was really good. And of course, I love their highlighter formula. Their cheek formula is just fantastic, and this seems to be amazing as well. On my lips today, also PR from Milani, the Supercharged Lip and Cheek Multi-Stick in the shade Spice Jolt. That's what's on my lips today. I have other stuff, but I'll link the video down below. That's enough.
For sales this week, Colored Rain is having a sale, 25% off all lip lacquers using code LIPLOVE25. Juvia's Place has a mystery box, 4 items for $15 available now. Midas Cosmetics mystery box, limited quantities, $50 for $140 in mystery goodies, includes an eyeshadow palette, maybe palettes. They put an S in parentheses, I'm assuming for a reason. Makeup tools, lashes, glitter, glosses, and a Valentine's Day card. The heart box in the picture is not included though. I was really happy they put that on there because I could see where people be disappointed that the cartoon box wasn't actually in it. Like if you glance at it, maybe you'd think it would be included, but I'm glad they put that in there. No box, just the items. Our artist shout out of the week. I feel like lately I've been doing a lot of like graphic art kinds of artists. This next artist, she just creates really pretty looks. Her name is Nikki or Adanik, and she does have a YouTube channel. I will link that down below as well. She was very creative with the way that she did the silhouette challenge. If you haven't seen it, you basically start off with, you know, wearing a robe or something, no makeup on, and then the music flips and there's a red light in the background of a doorway and it's the silhouette and it's super sexy. Well, she did her own spin on it and it was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, just took my breath away, absolutely. Second look, light pink on the eyes with those spaced out false lashes, just beautiful. And then this one with the teal hair with the white and glitter on the eyes that kind of complement the hair. The light is like just shining off that glitter perfectly, and it's just so, she's so incredibly beautiful. Like I can't even take it. So if you would like to follow Nikki, I will leave again her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below for you.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. It is an online platform that makes it easy to learn new skills from the comfort of your home. Since starting on Skillshare, I've learned tips for how to be more productive, how to properly chop vegetables, the best way to take care of my houseplants, and even a class on the ins and outs of social media marketing. This week, I wanted to delve back into my love of cooking, so I took a class with singer, songwriter, and chef Khalees. I was kind of hoping to learn how to make milkshakes to bring all the boys to my yard, but instead I learned tips and tricks for how to make the best, most complimentary sauces to bring my family to the table. She taught me how to balance fats and acids in a salad dressing, how to avoid losing flavor when making a jerk sauce, as well as how to build the perfect base for the perfect gravy. Her passion for making delicious sauces was captivating, and I am so thankful I took her class. If you would like to try a class for yourself and you're one of the first 1,000 people to sign up using the link in the description box, you will get a free trial of Skillshare's premium membership. You can try as many classes as you want for free. And if you like it, you can sign up for a yearly subscription at less than $10 per month. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Once again, I hope you love Skillshare as much as I do. And now back to What's Up in Makeup.
And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you found it helpful and interesting and fun. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. Thank you again so much for being here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss next week's episode. And of course, thank you to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your submissions this week. I appreciate you, and thank you for moving over to the new group. I really appreciate that as well, and welcome to the new members over in the new group. Chat today is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're just gonna be hanging out, talking about makeup, hanging out as a community, talking about what's happening. We'll probably talk about the Jaclyn Hill launch a little bit and what y'all thought of it. I'm curious to know your thoughts and opinions. So we'll probably talk about that a little bit and some other things. If you enjoy my content and if you would like to watch another video of mine, YouTube should be recommending a few of them over here, a couple of them over here for you to watch. But if it is your time to go, it is absolutely no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video very, very soon. Bye!